talking's done, we're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll try to run for it. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Vegas.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
In motion is Myers. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
There we go.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Brings up second and 9.
Once again, it's Genty. To the pylon, he's pinned. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. For Genty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And a touchdown there, the first of his NFL career. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Moving to his left. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. It's second down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
May to throw on second down. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Jared Stingley. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
Second and 10. Operating for the shotgun. It's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Made to the air once more. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. They're going. It's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Pats first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
Patriots.
May to throw again. Flush to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. On play action, here's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Pats get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
Anytime you see an onside kick this early in the game, what that tells me, Mike, is during the course of the week of practice, they saw something in this return unit that they could take advantage of, and boy, did they ever.
Hey, question now. They're going to try to hit us up.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Genty. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll try to pick it up with Genty. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 17-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we go.
A run here with Mixon. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And some good blocking, bringing him a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. And that was in a critical situation.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Raiders are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on 1st down is May. Exiting the pocket right. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Now he takes off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd down. May has completed to Douglas. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's May. Forced out left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
There we go.
That's quickly out wide for Kurtz. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Gino. One on target with Kurtz. They've got it. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Dell, the motion man. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A handoff, running left is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They need 5. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Maynard on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he will score! Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Gino. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, trio left. Cover. Check 59, cover.
And that is Smith. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 1st and 10, here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. First and 10, it's Genty. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
Brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. From the pistol, Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. That gains an even 60 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Genty. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
There we go.
One more time with Genty. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Big play coming up. Third and goal. They'll run with Genty. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Raiders are going to open up the lead to 8.
Patriots 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And ball's coming out to the 35. Working out of the gun. It's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Landon Roberts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds just a little short. They can pick it up on third down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On third down, they go with Genty. And he will score again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, May. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's May. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. To throw now, May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's May again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd down, they need 3. They'll go again with Genty. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop. Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Once again, it's Genty. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he will score. Take Dell. Touchdown Raiders. For Gino, career touchdown pass number 106, but his first in silver and black. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now is May. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a...
The throw is May. The pressure got to him. As soon as he threw it, it's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Play action now. It's Gino. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
A gain there of 15. First down, Vegas. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon.
Joe Mixon, ball carrier. He was brought down by Carlton Davis. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Smith. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that is incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 61 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Flushed to his left. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll run with Mixon. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go. They go play action with Smith. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Randy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their third quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's May to throw it on first down. He's got it! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
To throw on first down is May. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On second down, it's May. And that'll go for a gain of 7. That's going to set up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That complete to Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. They're going. It's May. Forced to his right. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to the stop and take it to first and goal.
Patriots first down.
They'll run with Henderson. And he will score. Game on. Travion Henderson. Touchdown New England. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Patriots 40.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Mixon, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And they will finally run him down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Genty. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
Here we go, man.
A run here with Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. They'll run with Genty. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run this one in. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Defended by DeCamerion Richardson.
Out of the gun, here's May. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
52 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. Throwing on 2nd down, May. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. Henderson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Once more, Henderson. And he's got another one. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A handoff, running left is Genty. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Keno going to throw for it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up for first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now May. He's going to look downfield once again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pat's going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
53. Hey, we go. Finish it on. Hey, Tony.
They'll drop to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
After playing pretty well the first three quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the fourth quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry, well, is the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up second down. To throw now, May. Forced out wide. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. To give, running left with Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
4. They'll go right back to Mixon.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
Let's go, let's go. We know this.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal.
3-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five.
To throw is May. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Here's May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for the Patriots.
Throwing now is May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Crazy.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's now third down.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down.